Hello, everyone. My name is Sue Holm, and I am the Assistant Director and one of the career counselors at Career and Internship Services. And I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about the reasons that first-year students come and see us in Career and Internship Services. So I'm going to share my screen with you and give you a little rundown of our office and some of the things that we can provide for you. Okay. So, as a first-year Bulldog, what can Career and Internship Services even help me with? And I think the first thing and a good question to ask is, who are you? So who are we? At Career and Internship Services, we work with students from freshman through senior year. We work with graduates. We work with you basically the whole time you are in school and even after you graduate. So a lot of people think that Career and Internship Services helps people get jobs, we help you write resumes, and we do all of that. But also with freshmen, sophomores, or anyone in general, basically we help you figure out what you want to do, right? So we work a lot with students trying to figure out majors, as well as helping them find internships, jobs, all of those kinds of things. So we did take a look at the reasons that students were coming to our office and specifically why first-year students were coming to visit us. And so here's the top 5 reasons first-year students come and visit us and work with us. So the first thing is to decide on a major. So many of you have probably come to college thinking, at least have thought about a major, or maybe you've declared a major, or you're kind of have it narrowed down between a couple of different things, and that's great. But for those of you that are still trying to figure out what you want to do, we can be super helpful with that. So one of the resources I wanted to point out to you is on our website, we have something called Love Your Major. Choose it, change it, or embrace it. And the bottom line is we want you to love your major. We want you to love what you do. And so I'm going to pull up this website and just kind of show you a little bit of what's on there. So again, on our website, under choosing a major, love your major, right? So the first part is choosing a major, like how do you even choose a major? And again, lots of different information here for you to click through and to kind of think about. And that's what we're more than happy to help you figure out how to do as well. The next thing is, what about changing your major? So sometimes students decide that they want to change their major, and that's perfectly fine too, and we can help walk you through some of the things that you need to do that, or help you start think about alternative majors if you feel like you're not in the right major. And the last thing is to embrace your major. So again, if you are in the major, you have declared it, and you've decided this is what you want to do, how do you start kind of getting a little bit more active and involved in that major? So that's one of the reasons that first-year students come visit us. The second reason is for taking those career assessments. So some of you have maybe started to think about, gosh, if I have no idea what I want to do, how can I get a little bit of help with that? So we offer 3 different career assessments. And whenever students are just trying to figure out where do I even start, I like to have them take the strong interest inventory, because it just takes a look at your interests and then suggest possible careers and possible majors that go along with those interests. So it's at least a place to start, right? The Myers-Briggs type inventory and the Clifton Strengths for students are also 2 assessments that we provide for students. And these are more personality assessments. So it takes a little bit more of a look at what your personality is like. Do you like more structure? Do you like more flexibility? And then of course, what are your strengths? And for some of you taking the UST 1000 course, you're going to be taking that Clifton Strengths for Students assessment as part of that course. So if you want to learn a little bit more about these, again, you can go to our website, and we've got more information about them. So the 3 in-depth assessments, Strong, Myers-Briggs, and Clifton Strengths, those are the only thing that we charge for in our office. So those 3 assessments are $15 each. If you want to kind of just take a look at what might be out there and explore, we do have some links to some free assessments as well on our website. So you could absolutely take a look, poke around on those a little bit and see if that might be something that helps you identify your interests or a little bit more about your personality. The third reason that first-year students visit our office is to actually confirm a major. So we talked a little bit about deciding on a major, but sometimes students come in saying, this is what I think I want to major in, but I'm not sure. Is that really what I want to do, or is there maybe something else out there for me? So we work with students to help them confirm majors. And a great site for students to look at is the Candid Career videos. And I'm going to pull that up. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to load. And what these are is they are a series of videos, and they're all about 2 to 3 to 5 minutes long. And people are interviewing people in different majors and different careers. So it's a really quick little way for you to learn a little bit more about both majors and careers. So here, right on this page, under this Explore Careers, you can look at industry. So you could be like, hey, I'm interested in the financial area or healthcare or whatever. You could look at specific career titles. I want to be an accountant. You could look at career majors, any particular majors, and also sort of the A to Z variety here. So again, small, short little videos that help you learn a little bit more about those particular careers. Okay, the fourth reason students come visit us their first year is to plan a career path. So you might be thinking, gosh, okay, I'm in college, but what do I want to do with that major? Or what do I want to do throughout my time in college to prepare myself for my future career? One of the really great resources that are out there is the Occupational Outlook Handbook. And I'm going to pull that up really quick because, again, great resource. And it's put together by the US Bureau of Labor Statistics. So what they do is you can look at different occupational groups. So you can say, hey, I'm interested in computer and IT. What kind of jobs are out there for that? You can look at different occupations. You can look at highest paying, fastest growing, all kinds of different search terms. So it allows you to take a look at different careers and career fields. The other really great website that we have is our office. Once students graduate, we contact them and we find out within that first year, you know, with your particular major, what jobs have you gotten, where are you working, what's your job title, what's the pay, all of that kind of information. Now it's all anonymous, so we don't put any names attached to it, but we do publish it on our website. So I'm going to pull that up real quick so you can see where people are working with certain majors. So what's really nice about this is, let's say I'm interested in, again, that finance area. So let me look at the finance group. So we can look at 5 years, the past 5 years of students graduating. So let me pull up the most recent one. And here it gives you how many graduated with that major. So it's a bigger major. Last year, over 100 people graduated with that major. Scrolling down to the next page, you get to see, okay, there was 107 people that got that major, 99 responded to the survey, 92 are employed, how many are still, you know, maybe someone to graduate school, and then you can see if they're employed in, you know, you can see that 86% are employed in Minnesota. We've got salary information, so anywhere from 20,000 to 75,000, and when I scroll to the next page, you'll see why there's that big gap. Was this job related, somewhat related, not related to my major? And then we asked them about both internships and study abroad opportunities. So did you do them? Did you get paid for it? Did you get credit? Did you get an offer of employment from that internship? And then did they do study abroad? So scrolling down to the next page, again, really nice information. The top part talks about where students got internships prior to graduation. So if you are interested in finance, you might be able to take a look at, hey, here's some of the different companies that people got an internship with. And so you could explore possibly getting an internship at one of those organizations. But then after graduation, you can see, here's a list of, and it's just the companies and it's the job title. So you can see here, you know, a lot of people work for Edward Jones as a financial advisor. Scrolling down to the next page, you can see, Northwest Mutual, again, financial advisor, lots of people working at Wells Fargo, things like that. So you get an idea of both the job titles and some of the organizations that they work at. So it gives you a really good idea to just be like, hey, what can I do with a biology major? Or what are some of the jobs that psychology majors are getting after graduation? So really helpful resource there. The last reason that the last top reason, I should say, first year students visit career and internship services is to actually search for an internship. So on the previous page, we were talking about that. A lot of students do internships, and we highly encourage that because it gives you practical, hands-on experience in the field that you're interested in. And one of the resources that we have that's a really great resource is called Gold Paths, powered by Handshake. Now, this is the University of Minnesota's job and internship listing site. So you've probably gone online and visited Indeed or Glassdoor, or there might be some other sites that Craigslist maybe where you're looking for different jobs and things like this. But this is the one put together by the University of Minnesota. So we work really hard to ensure that these are legitimate organizations. And we also, I think the nice thing about Gold Pass is that it's entry-level positions. So when you get to be, looking for a full-time position after you graduate, they're not going to be looking for somebody with 5 years experience. But for the purposes of this, it's really to search for internships. And so I'm going to click on this and show you that this is just on our website. Again, it kind of walks you through a little bit more information about what Gold Pass is. You can post your resume on there so people can search for you. You can search for them. You can find out about different internships, and then you can apply, either through the site or it'll take you to an outside site in order to apply for that particular internship. So those are the top reasons that students visit our office. We certainly work with students on all kinds of other issues. Those are just kind of the top 5 reasons that first year students come and see us. But we would love to meet with you. We are open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30. This fall is going to look a little bit different. We are doing mainly remote appointments, so doing Zoom appointments. But if you want to connect with us and make an appointment or just have a quick question, you can either call us at that number or email us. We also are really involved in social media, so we have a lot of different platforms which you can see on here. And of course, our website has a ton of information to get you started. But again, Career and Internship Services, we're here to help you figure out majors, figure out internships, jobs, resumes, and even graduate school. I've worked with students who are applying to medical school and things like that too. So I'm happy to help you with whatever your career concerns are. So with that, I'm going to wish you a really wonderful first year, and I hope to see you in our office soon. Take care.